Cancel.
Schweezy.
All right, so it's time for me to solve all of your relationship problems because apparently y'all have a lot of problems and I'm the only one here to fix them. If you have a problem with your relationship and you'd like me to solve it for you, you can always email the schwedcast@gmail.com. More than happy to solve anything you have. Let's just go straight into it. Let's go into the first question. My friend thinks that my friend thinks that my girlfriend is too much of an alpha female. Is that a bad thing? I've been with my girlfriend for just over a year and a half, and we moved in together a few months ago. It's by far the best relationship I've ever been in, and I feel complete with her. I'm whipped. What the fuck does that mean? I got pretty annoyed and told him to shut the fuck up and stop talking badly about my girlfriend. Now, to be honest, I would say my girlfriend is an alpha and is kinda the way in our relationship, but I love that about her. I'm 99% sure my friend was just being a jealous jerk. He's single as fuck, but I want to hear your thoughts. Okay. Thoughts I have about this situation. So I'm not necessarily involved in whatever the hell your situation is. I'm going to give my thoughts on what I think about it. So you said alpha. The idea I'm okay with. I think it's fine that she's the alpha female. I think what your friend may be going to is that she's replaced your mom. Where the idea, which is the idea of you, like when you used to hang out with friends, you used to ask your mom, like, "Hey, mom, can I hang out with them?" And your mom would be like, "Sure, that's okay." Or your mom would be like, "No, I want you to stay in tonight." That may be an idea that they're wanting to. I think the term of alpha female is not the correct term. It's more or less is my girlfriend my new mom? That's going to be the best situation for it. So if she is just like very much an alpha, the idea of an alpha, I don't know if I'm supposed to like be talking about that shit, but I don't think that's a problem at all. Like she's like very, very forward, and like what you say is an alpha. But however, if she's a replacement for your mom and she won't let you hang out with your friends because you have some fucking chore to do or whatever the fuck, that's different. So you have to decide, is she really an alpha female or is she just a replacement for your mom? That's what we all want to know. Let's move on to the next question. Girlfriend wants open relationship until it's inconvenient. Claims I will cheat on her. All right. I am in a relationship with my girlfriend. About 2 weeks ago, my girlfriend wants an open relationship. I told her I was okay with it, and she downloaded Tinder and went on 2 dates. She said she even kissed one of her dates. After waiting for a bit, I decided to have coffee with an old friend whom is a woman on a Saturday. Our relationship has always been up and down, but it's been good for the most part. I told my girlfriend that I was going to go on a coffee date for coffee Saturday with this old friend, and she then said she no longer wanted an open relationship. She then said she deleted Tinder and didn't want me to see the girl even as a friend because in the past I viewed her in a different light. I told my girlfriend that I value her more than this girl. I decided not to go out with I cannot read. Texting a man called B from the Tinder app she deleted. She said it's okay for her and cited incidents when I cheated. That took me way too long to realize that was incidents. When I cheated, but she did not have any that came to mind. I asked her why she could still be talking to someone she met on Tinder, and she said that she doesn't have any romantic feelings towards them. She just wants friendship. I asked if she felt I could friends on Tinder. She told me no, because Tinder is a dating app. That is true. Tinder is a dating app. Do not fucking get on Tinder for goddamn fucking friends. That is not an app for friends. That is an app. Be like, I just want goddamn fucking friends, because that is not what the app is for. Yeah, no. Tell her you have to be honest. I have to have a conversation with her. You have to kind of, I guess, I hate using this fucking language, be the alpha in the situation. Be like, look, you're going on dates with other guys. That means I get to go on date with women. And if you don't like that, maybe we shouldn't be in a goddamn fucking open relationship. That's the fucking problem with open relationship. Someone gets jealous, and in that situation, you didn't care, but she actually did care. She wanted it to be a situation where she had you as her boyfriend to do the goddamn boyfriend shit, and then she got to fuck around with other guys. That's the situation you got yourself into. So she doesn't like you doing that shit, then tell her that she needs to stop doing that shit. So if you want to continue an open relationship, do that shit. But however, she's going to have to deal with you fucking other women, and if she doesn't like that, you got to be monogamous. That's the question. That's the problem. And she was the one who got jealous. That's the situation you got yourself in. So miss me with that bullshit. Okay. Next thing. Okay. New boyfriend surprised me with a vibrator. I started talking to this guy back in February, and we started officially dating by the end of March. We've been sexually active, but the other day, he told me he had a surprise for me and pulled out a vibrator. When we were about to go at it, we haven't been together for a full 2 weeks, and I'm not sure if this is appropriate. At least this early on, everything about it seems fine, and it seems like he genuinely cares about me, but for some reason, this just doesn't scream right. Okay, so it sounds like he's had a relationship in the past where she had a hard time kind of getting off in the situation, but he was, had a normal thing. Women are like that. It's a normal thing. Like women, a woman orgasm. I'm not going to say female orgasm. A woman orgasm, it's either the stars have to align for everything to be perfect for her to get an orgasm, or she gets it normally, like most people. So he probably had the situation where he was like, oh, it's going to take a lot to make her get off. So I'm just going to just get her a vibrator early, and then we figure it out, and it's all a good time. That's the situation probably. It's probably not you. It's probably past relationships that he's trying to figure out. So don't think about that too hard. That's probably the situation. Next one. Boyfriend hid Reddit account where he's been posting pictures of himself wearing my thongs. Oh boy. I don't know if I'll be able to fucking do this. So I just found out that my boyfriend has had a Reddit account for the past 4 years where he's been posting pornographic pics and videos of himself wearing thongs and captioning the posts with things like, please fuck me. We've been dating for a year, and we're very open with one another. He recently opened up to me saying he thinks he might be bisexual and gender fluid and possibly trans. But he's not sure. All fine and dandy with me. I'm pansexual and I love him dearly. I continuously look for ways to support him and encouraging him to discover new parts of who he is, and I'll love him no matter how he identifies. That being said, when I found his secret account that he's had for 4 years, I was left feeling gutted and betrayed. He had other accounts too where guys would send videos of themselves coming on his pics/videos. He would also comment on pics of dicks saying how he wants to suck them all day long. I really love him and he's the best partner I've ever had, but I'm having a really hard time with moving on from this and being able to trust him again fully. He said sorry, that he'd never do it again, but yikes, where do we go from here, fellow people? I'm kind of shocked. This one's fucking, I don't know how to fucking answer this. Honestly, I'm going to go with, like, whatever my gut reaction is. At the same time, like, he's seeking validation on the internet from other people. I'll say that. But at the same time, doesn't look like he's cheating on you. Now, you may not like what the fuck he's doing. Tell him to stop that, or her, depending on their sexuality. Good thing you're pansexual, because it sounds like this is a relationship you can actually work out through. At the same time, yeah, tell him to stop doing shit on the internet, and, yeah, I don't know what the fuck, how I'm supposed to fucking respond to that. Some weird fucking shit. just hope that he's not having sex with anyone but you, because actual cheating is real cheating. That's all I have to say. Fucking hardest ones. I've known her for a long time. We're best friends and know almost everything about each other. We started getting drunk and having sex occasionally about 10 years ago. She is gay, but still makes out and has sex with me after a few drinks sometimes. I've fallen for her, but she's a lesbian. I live with her because we can't afford to live separately. I'm confused about what I should do with these feelings. I know she loves me, but not like I love her. Any help would be great. Okay, buddy. If she's continually saying she's a lesbian, just don't get the idea of, like, in love with her. Get that fucking thought out of your head. Sex, however, if you enjoy it, keep doing it, man. I mean, keep doing you. Sex is fun. Keep doing it. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna really have to say about that shit. Like, she says she's gay, but she gets drunk and has sex with you. That sounds like a problem with her, but with you, getting about, and you should not be focusing on that shit, okay? That's gonna be something I would say. Figure out a way to not be in love with her, but enjoy the ride. That's all I have to say. How many questions do I have left? 3? Oh, we got a couple, folks. I'm gonna have to get through these pretty quickly. God damn it, I cannot read tonight. My boyfriend told me that I look hotter than ever while I'm pregnant, and that he thinks the extra weight suits me. Anyone else had this happen? At first, I thought he was just saying it to be nice, but he has assured me over and over that pregnancy is hot on me and that the weight I've gained looks good and suits me better than before I was pregnant. I can't tell if he's just saying it so I feel hot, but he swears he would take pregnancy over me before any day of the week. I can't say I expect a guy to say this ever, but has anyone else gotten this from their men before? So, I can't personally relate, but I'm gonna go with she got pregnant at least 2 times while on the show, and like at the beginning she was like a super skinny, like super skinny. Nothing wrong with being super skinny, but anyways, she got pregnant and they like hit it, doing the movie magic shit, and then once she had the baby, like her boobs were bigger. She kind of like filled out a little bit, She wasn't super skinny, but she still looked good. So that's what I'm thinking when I hear this. So, not necessarily, he probably liked you before, obviously. Like, he married you and shit like that. When you had the baby and you thicken it up a little bit, it sounds like you're super scrawny. Got a little bit thick with the 2 C's, and that's probably why he likes you. And so he's like, oh, I'm dating a new woman right now. That's probably the shit he likes. He's like, I feel like I'm dating a new woman right now. I'm married to a new woman right now. And he's really just enjoying that. So don't overthink it. Men are simple creatures who just enjoy women. So don't overthink that shit. You're fine. You're definitely just 3 more. Jeez. Okay. Let's get through this. I'm like super fucking hungry. Boyfriend is disgusted by my period. Okay. I already have thoughts on this. My boyfriend and I have been together for the past 3 years. When we first got together, he was very understanding when I would get my period. If I would accidentally bleed through, it was never an issue. Recently, when I have been getting my period, he is totally disgusted by it. One night, while I was sleeping, I bled through onto the sheets in the morning. He was so angry with me and said it was disgusting. I was very taken aback. I have never seen him react like this, and it made me feel really bad about myself. I said to him that I can't control it, that I didn't like his tone or the way he was speaking about it. He didn't really care about my opinion or try to reassure me. Feels like he really resents me over this. Other than this, we have never had relationship issues, nor have I ever tried to initiate any sex while I'm on my period or anything like that. This feels like it comes out of nowhere. I don't really know how to approach the situation. Any advice would be appreciated. Okay. So I would like to send a message to all the men out there who are not accepting of a woman's period. Grow the fuck up. Women are gonna do that shit. God damn it, I ruined my fucking name. Women are gonna do that shit. You're not gonna like it, but it's nothing they can control. So grow the fuck up and get the fuck over it. It's not worth it to start a fight on that shit. I haven't been in that situation. I have not been in a serious thing in a while. Just shitty things that make good songs. But anyways, no, grow the fuck up. Realize women are going to have their period. Realize that shit's going to happen. And shut the fuck up. You're probably way more gross than she is. You need to shut the fuck up, dude. I'm grossed up by your periods. I'm like, yeah, that's going to happen, but she's going to have them anyways. You goddamn idiot. She's going to fucking have it whether you like it or not. It's the same as fucking pooping. Like, everyone's going to poop regardless of whether you want to or not. Okay, that's my rant. Boyfriend struggling stay hard during sex. I think I might have a solution for this. For the last month or so, my boyfriend has been struggling staying completely hard during sex. We have been going through a bit of a rough patch and didn't talk for about a week, but when we met up and we made up, everything was great, and we were all over each other, completely in love, passionate, and intimate to the max, which is how we usually are together. Before this break, about a month ago, he experienced some of the same things once or twice. Yesterday, we had sex. It was great. He finished, but he explained later that he was only about 70 to 80% hard, and he didn't know why, and that it's been happening for a while. I know he wants me because if I so much as touch his leg, or if he makes out or gets hard, but the moment he enters it, he loses it a little. I'm worried at this point he's just in his head, and even if he's in the moment and is turned on when he starts penetrating, he focuses on his sex too much. His focus is on his ditch too much, which he leads getting soft. I can tell he's embarrassed and frustrated because it's clear he really wants to have sex, but he can't, and he doesn't understand why. I tried sucking his dick earlier, and he wasn't fully hard then either, which he usually loves, and I didn't mind, but after he felt terrible and he was mostly worried about me and how I'd take it. We've always had a super strong sex life, and our chemistry is the strongest aspect in our relationship, so it's never once been a problem. On a normal day, we will have sex multiple times a day and both have a good orgasm. Good for you. I haven't acted upset or disappointed at all. I kissed him and told him it was fine and that he will find a solution, and if it keeps happening, maybe he can go to a doctor. He's so frustrated, parentheses, and horny that he joked about buying Viagra because he explained that he wants me a lot, but also is really frustrated because this keeps happening. He doesn't drink ever, do drugs, or doesn't really watch porn. He usually watched videos we made together. He even told me that he masturbated a few times in the last week, and when masturbating alone, it happened to him. He said it was completely flaccid if he watched normal porn, and he'd only get into it if he watched our videos. It's also not like his libido is low because I can tell how much he wants it. I've acted chill and understanding because I didn't want to add extra pressure. I know that will just make it worse, and I know it's not about his attraction towards me. I should also know that he isn't completely flaccid and never is. He will be about 50 to 80% hard, enough that it feels good for me during sex, but he struggles to thrust. That's the report. Do you know why this could be happening, and what can I do on my end to help? So, it looks like you're doing everything on your own on your end to help. You said you give him blowjobs. That's the thing, though. If you're like, oh, my man's not hard during sex, just put your mouth on it for a little bit. See if it gets hard, then go for it. That's the thing for me. That's what I think. But no, it looks like you're trying everything. One of this idea is that what I've been saying for a while, that erectile dysfunction can be a check engine light for a man. So maybe he needs to go to a doctor and do some lab tests, and if they all come back fine, he's probably just maybe he needs some boner pills and shit like that. It's just very simple like that. He just probably needs some boner pills. But, you know, like, go see it. If you're having erectile dysfunction, like, you're actually having real problems. Like, not like me trying to jerk off. And, like, you're like, am I hard yet? And shit like that. But, like, you're with a partner and, like, you can't get it up. Go see a doctor because it could be a check engine light on your life. But if not, nevertheless, he persisted. And, yeah, you might just be getting boner pills from a gas station. Worst case scenario, or maybe real pills. I don't know. We were left like, okay, we got one more question. How do I politely address problems in the bedroom? Long story short, I have been talking to a girl for a little bit. She seems really into me, and I really like her as well. Haven't gone official yet, but I'm sure it won't be long. Anyways, the other night we were getting hot and heavy. Thank you, Seinfeld. A little bit, and she stated that she wanted to go down on me. This is where my problem arises. During this, it wasn't the best with what she was doing, to be blunt, some teeth and all. She also seemed like she didn't know what to do with her hands. I was hoping for some input on how to give some constructive input to her. I thought about saying something then and there, but I didn't want to seem rude or hurt her feelings. I do like her a lot and would like the relationship to progress. I'm just not sure of the best way to address this without coming across as rude / ungrateful / or anything of that nature. I was also afraid if I said something, she would maybe think I've been around the block a lot, which I definitely have not. Not sure that it matters, but she is upper 20s and I'm lower 20s age. Any constructive input is to help. Okay, so this is a situation is a godsend. This is like a dream come true. This is what you want in life. Blowjob is the best thing. Blowjobs are the best. That's like my church that I've built. You have a problem where it wasn't that good and there's teeth. Obviously, make a mention like, hey, don't use your teeth so much. Just say that. Just say that shit. And it'll fix the problem right away. However, never tell her that her blowjob was bad. Never tell a woman her blowjob was bad. Because the moment you tell a woman her blowjob was bad, her self-esteem goes down and she doesn't want to give blowjobs anymore. That's the thing. You always tell a woman her blowjobs are good. Even if you don't like it, but if there's teeth involved, tell her to fix that shit. And then you're like, oh, and then once she does that and you're like, oh, this feels good. Shit like that. Because how I've learned is you gotta let a woman know that you like it when she gives you a blowjob. And once she gives you a blowjob, she feels confident about it and she's willing to give you more. Is that sexist? I don't know. But anyways, I know it works. So you always tell a woman her blowjobs are good, but if teeth are involved or it starts to hurt, then tell her to not use so much teeth. That's all you have to do. And then tell her it's really great. You always tell a woman her blowjobs are great, regardless of the situation. Well, hey there, Schwokelord. You just finished a full clip from the show. I hope you liked it, and I hope your brain cells don't hurt. If you want to check out more, we got more links here. We got full episodes, more clips, and the best of everything. Thank you so much for watching, and subscribe.